Hello fellow summoners, I am Glitter Valkyrie and I have been baited by a Fates banner once again. I did not anticipate pulling blue anytime soon until I saw our newest legendary, and she combines two of my favorite things, flyers and refresher units, so of course I have to pull. Azura is my primary target today and I really hope that I get her, but I'd also be happy with a Hector or a Veronica. And for the love of all that is holy, please let there be at least one Lara Shell today. I looked back and the last one I pulled was in August, so here is hoping that we can get a copy or two of the best Valkyrie along with the legendary songstress Azura. With that said, let's get started. And this is one of the first legendary banners where I don't have a clear strategy for which colors to pull. And we'll start out with that blue. Normally I would just snipe blue, but the Call of Hector is just too strong. Oh, we start with a parry. That's not a good start. At least it was free. For this first round, I'll probably pull everything, but after that I won't be pulling red unless I have to. And we get a Soth. Blue is, of course, my first priority. I would be okay with like one Camilla because she's a great unit, but I don't really want multiple copies. And as much as I like Fjorm, I am happy with my one neutral copy and I don't want any of her today. I have to say though, Fjorm's gotten me through a lot of content in the game. She is a great unit. I just don't want any more of her. Which means that I'm guessing I'm going to end up with a +3 Fjorm at the end of this because the desire sensor is totally real. And we have an Oscar. Maybe Hector is hiding there. And we get a Titania. So nothing really to speak of there, but we'll try again. And of course there are no blues. We'll probably do both of those greens and that colorless in this circle. And we get a Hawkeye. Green is definitely my next priority after blue just because of Hector. It's very unfortunate that I have such expensive taste in green merge projects. And I didn't pull a single copy of him the last time I tried to get merges, so I'm hoping that he does come home today. And Hellbindi is a fine pity breaker, once maybe, but for me this banner just doesn't have as much value than the one where Hector shared a color with Brave Ike and Myrrh. I also don't want Flying Nino, so that's the major detractor for me in pulling really hard on green. Okay, hopefully there's something good here. We have smoke. Oh, this is actually the first Fjorm that I have ever pulled. I've just been using my neutral Fjorm that we got, and I've been very happy with that one. But that's fine. We haven't spent that much so far, and we got a water blessing, so yay. So this Fjorm has neutral HP. Neutral attack. Oh, she's plus speed. Maybe that's good for her. Neutral defense and minus res. I don't know how that res bane would be on her, but that seems like a good Fjorm. So I'll take it. We will grab probably this full circle. Maybe Veronica is there. And it's Priscilla. Colorless was a tough one for me because while Brave Veronica is a unit that I really want, she'd be very helpful, I don't necessarily need another air merge right now, and I already have a spare Summer Takumi, so the odds of getting what I want isn't that great. So probably after the next few rounds I'll stop pulling colorless. Maybe. You know, I go into these with a plan and then the plan just totally goes by the wayside sometimes. Is Azura there? Nope. It's able. And we get a Tailtew. And I just saw that she is going to have a weapon refine, which will be really nice for her. And I'm very interested to see what the refine will be for Julia and Deirdre. I'm also really happy that Seliph is also being shown some love. I'm not going to refine his weapon. Oh, yay! We get a Silas. I can finally build a Steady Breath dragon. Yeah, I am not going to spend the resources on Seliph, but there are a lot of people who love him, and I'm glad that he's getting something new with this update. I'm still personally holding out for Weapon Refine for the best healer, Sarah. And we get a Sizo. So we'll back out. Okay, we have 2 blues here. And we get Florina. I was really hoping that they would have put Brave Ephraim on this banner or Summer Alencia, because those would have been some really nice pity breakers when searching for Hector. Okay, we have Smoke. And we get a Parry. Oh, she has so many lines of dialogue. And we get a Lucius. I was really surprised that Azura was our next legendary. I knew it was coming at some point, but I was thinking that we were going to get a colorless legendary with this one. I guess if it's not Robin, it's not happening. Okay, we'll pull that 1 blue. And we get a Gwendolyn. And still no Lara Shell in sight. I don't know why she's avoiding me. She is like my avatar character, and I've given her plenty of expensive fodder, so she really should come home. I feel like I'm going to regret pulling colorless. And we get a Kagero. So we'll back out. 9.5%. And 1 blue. I'm telling you, the desire sensor is absolutely real. And another Tailtew. And we get another Matthew. Okay, we have a couple blues here. Oh! We get Summer Camilla. Tropical Beauty Camilla. I'm Camilla, eldest princess of the Kingdom of Nor. I'm not a big fan of the heat, so maybe... Try to find some oceanfront battlefields so we can cool off after the battle. Well, I'm happy with one copy of Summer Camilla. She is new for me. And this Camilla is neutral HP. Oh, she's plus attack. That's pretty great. Neutral speed, neutral defense, and minus resistance. So that's actually a really great Summer Camilla. On my flyer team, I usually use Summer Corrin, who is minus attack, and I've just been getting by because she still does a good job with her minus attack IVs, but I'm definitely going to have to try out Summer Camilla because those are some pretty good IVs for her. Okay, we get Neffy. And we get a Libra. It's comforting to know that he can't pity break me as a 5-star on this banner. Okay. And I'm skipping red on this banner, despite the fact that Summer Young Tiki is adorable and Dragon Valor would be really helpful. Martha's a great unit, but I don't really need him, and I don't want or need Flora. Oh, oh, I suspected that was going to happen. Pale Flower Nino. Hi, I'm Nino. My Pegasus and I will do our very best. That's a promise. Well, that's cute. I'm okay with one Nino copy, so let's check out the IVs for Nino. So she is plus HP, neutral attack, neutral speed, and minus defense. So that's a relatively neutral Nino, not bad. And so I won't complain about just getting one Nino. I don't want multiple copies. And I think we're going to make a not so smart decision and pull those two colorless. And 3-star. Yep, that was a really bad decision. So with those remaining summon tickets that I had on Hero Fest, I used them on colorless, and I got way, way more Virion than anybody should. Yes! We finally get Brave Veronica! I can join everybody else. This is exciting. I am Veronica. I take it that it was your voice I heard calling me here. That is fine. I will help you. Yes, you will help me on all those awful abyssal battles. So this Brave Veronica is minus HP, neutral attack, neutral speed, neutral defense. Okay, she's plus resistance. So that's actually not too bad for her. I will take it. So now the only Brave unit missing from my collection is Ephraim. And I would redeem him as my free summon, but there's always that chance that he could come home for me later, and then maybe I would use it on Hector instead and fix my minus attack IVs. Oh! We get Hellbindi! I love Hellbindi as a character. The one that I have does have good IVs, but this one can be used for his A skill, which is very, very valuable. I've been thinking about giving it to baby Azura, so it's great that he came home. Okay, so we'll grab that blue. And maybe those greens. I'm a sucker for Hector merges. And we get May. Please be Hector. We get Camilla. we get Bowie. You know, I was kind of hoping for a Shadows of Valentia banner for New Year's, but clearly that's not happening. So I'm just gonna keep my hopes up that maybe it'll happen for Valentine's Day. Oh. Oh, we get another Nino. I don't know how to feel about that. She is a really good unit, and she's one of those units that I frequently underestimate, and she will kind of surprise kill my characters. But let's check out the IVs for this Nino. She has minus HP, and she's plus attack. Okay, well, that's pretty great for her. I think that those will probably be better than the previous IVs for Nino. And we'll pull those 2 blues. Yeah, so I'm hoping that for Valentine's Day we could have a Shadows of Valentia banner with like Alm and Celica, because I think that would be super cute. And they could do Bowie and May, or even like Clive and Matilda. I think that all of those things would be really neat. But it'll probably be like Fates and Awakening. And we get Cordelia. I really should pull for Marth because he accidentally became my main character in Smash. He was there for me in World of Light when I was stuck with like Kirby and Mario and units that I don't ever use, and I actually found that I really liked his playstyle, so I use Marth now. And another 3-star. Ugh, Donald. And we get Odin. I think we'll pull that green. Although I just have this feeling that it's going to be another Nino because I don't want her. No! Oh my goodness. I am so sorry if Nino is like one of your favorite characters and you want tons of merges of her. She's a great unit. I was fine with 1 copy. I really don't need multiple. I just want an Azura or a Hector. That's all I want. We've spent about 200 orbs now, which doesn't feel great either. And a 3-star. Ugh, Oboro. We get a Merrick. Okay, well, I guess we'll pull those greens. Please be Hector. Nope. She does have the same imposing presence, though. And I think we should back out. I feel like all those Ninos are telling me something. Well, it was a good plan to stop pulling green. Veronica. No! Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. No more Nino. Again, I'm really sorry if you like her and wanted multiple copies. And we get a Soren. I really want to be done with green now. They threw a lot of updates at us with all the notifications, and I thought it was interesting that they finally acknowledged that boons and banes exist. But they're not calling them that. Oh! We get Fjorm. Of course we do. And Water Blessing. Yay, I think. So they're not calling them boons and banes anymore. They're calling them assets and flaws, which maybe sounds like slightly better. But I think it's an interesting change how they're going to work with merges. That might be able to fix things if you have a bad bane / flaw. And it's hard to say now. It seems beneficial. I haven't had that much time to think about what repercussions there might be, but it could be really good for a unit where you pull like multiple minus attack like I did with my Summer Corn. And it would sort of fix that if you have a merge or two. Oh, I'm really hoping Azura comes home today. And soon, because if she doesn't, I don't think we're going to be pulling on New Year's. And we get Oscar. I have to say, the art for the New Year's units is just fantastic. They really did a beautiful job with it. I don't particularly need any of those units, especially because I have 2 really good flying sword users, maybe 3. So I really don't think I'm going to be pulling unless they have some super crazy skills. Because what I really want is a flying dancer with powercrept dance / sing. And we get Sully. If I could pull Azura today, I would have enough to have a full Azura emblem, which would be a terrible team. It would. But it would be neat to have. Ugh, yuck. Aside from Azura's legendary version, I'm missing her vanilla version as well. She's one of those units that people get really upset about getting pity broken by, and rightfully so, I guess, because she doesn't really have anything for fodder once you have a copy, but I've always wanted one and she's never shown up. Is she here? Can she complete Azura Emblem? Nope. Far from it, it's Jaqen. I think my favorite Azura of all the Azuras is the New Year's one. She is just so incredibly useful. I think that she's also the happiest alt of all the versions, which is nice because poor Azura really deserves some happiness. And we get a Niles. I guess green. Do not be Nino. Oh! It's Hellbindi, our lovable savage scourge. Well, I guess maybe somebody else will get green dual infantry, maybe? I really should be grateful because the return of 5 stars that I've had so far is actually quite good, but I didn't get my #1 wish. I really, really want Azura. But I do think I'm going to stop soon because I feel like the game is telling me something. I feel like I could insert a groans of increasing discomfort joke here, but I won't. And we get Katria. Back out. Okay. Let's hope she's here. And we get Corrin. This is a good example of why it's not great to snipe on legendary banners when you only want 1 unit. And we get Reinhardt. Okay, I think if we don't get her here, we might stop. Nope. It's an Odin. Talk about disappointment. And we're done. Oh, goodness. We really did get a lot of 5 stars today, and I should be very grateful, and I sort of am, but at the same time, I also really wanted Azura, and I'm a little bit bummed. So that's going to do it for today. We got Brave Veronica, which I'm super excited about. We got Summer Camilla, and we got some spare Hellbindis. We got a couple Fjorms and a bunch of Ninos. So our return on 5 stars was pretty good, but did not get Azura today. And sadly, also didn't get any La Rochelle merges, so I'm a little bit salty about that too. But be sure to let me know how you did on this banner in the comments. Verify for me that Azura exists, because I am not entirely sure that she does at this point. I would love to hear how everyone did on this banner. There will probably be a Dragalia Lost video out in the next couple days. And with the way things are looking, I'm probably not going to be summoning on the New Year's banner for Heroes compliments of the Azura banner. But either way, there's likely going to be something New Year's themed coming up. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes and occasionally Dragalia Lost content. As always, thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.